What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Just a G, back with another video. So today is a different type of video because I came over here to spread a little bit of knowledge. I've been at school for the last 3 weeks, so I haven't been posting that much. But I do have a couple things I do want to say when it comes to relationship. Specifically, I normally don't talk about this type of stuff, but I felt like I just have to get this off my chest for a second. So, as a man, you shouldn't want to you know what I'm saying? You should, well, let me start with what you should do. Okay, so you should want to be in tune with your emotions. Like, you should want to know how you feel, be able to express that feeling, have control of your own emotions before you go try to get a girlfriend. And then, you know what I'm saying, that's a whole other person that you got to deal with. So, you combine your emotions with theirs and be able to respond correctly in certain situations, right? So, you need to be able to, first off, master your own emotions. That's the first thing you should do. And then, when you are talking to a girl, make sure to be considerate of her emotions as well. Like you say, you got to be able to balance both things, you know. But basically, what I was coming to say was that's the first thing I have to say. Second thing is like whenever you're talking to a girl, just because you feel like when you first meet a girl, you know, y'all could hit it, y'all could be the coolest person, coolest you ever met. Like y'all hit it off right, everything's going good, whatever, whatever. You need to keep it in mind that you are relatable. You'll be able to relate to a lot of different girls in life. So just because one girl, you know what I'm saying, you think that, oh, she's so perfect, you need to still move with logic and not just how you feel. You shouldn't make a decision. She should be your girlfriend based off how you feel. It should be off of logic, like what's her morals like, what's her intention, does she have a future, does she, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be able to move like that. You don't want to move off of, oh, she makes me feel a certain type of way. Oh, now she gotta be my girl. Cause there's been plenty of girls I feel like, oh, like I hit it off with them, like she cool, cool, cool. And then later on down the line, I realized, oh, like red flags, da 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 da. I couldn't go through with it. But if you just get so caught up on like, oh, she's so beautiful and she, you know what I'm saying, she looks good and she says the right things. That's cool, but you need to move with logic and don't move off of emotions. You should never make a decision off emotions, especially as a dude, because you have to be thinking 10 steps ahead. You can't just be thinking in the current moment now. Like your emotions will change day to day. You wake up feeling happy one day, you might wake up feeling sad the next. But with a girl, I mean, you can be feeling it's ups and downs, like just any relationship. Go up for a day, down for a day, up for a couple months, down for a couple months. So you can't be dating somebody based off of emotional feeling. You date them off of, yes, you want to be happy, yes. But I'm saying that you need to be able to balance emotions and be able to move logically when making decisions. And even for women too, like you need to be able to, I mean, y'all are more emotional beings, but I'm saying you don't want to fluctuate off emotions too much to do stuff that's irrational. But I'll speak as a dude because I know myself. I know how dudes behave. I'm just saying like it's because you think that she's this and that. You need to still move with caution and still move with logic. You can't just make all your decisions based off of what she's telling you how you feeling. Because you know what I'm saying? Like emotions are faulty. They can change every single day. You see a lot of dudes out here talking about some, you know, his girl tripping one day, the next day he love her. Like that's emotional stuff. But deep down, do you really love her? Do you really? Could you really spend that rest of the time with her and know that she's a secure whole person? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, basically, I'll just come on here to tell you like about emotions and just like I'm saying. Me personally, like I've been through multiple relationships, and a lot of the times I told my mom I was like, man, like I feel like she's just different from every other girl. Like she do this, and this, and it's like I look back at it now, it's just like I don't even half these girls I don't even talk to. Like I wouldn't. Now I look back at it, I'm like, wow, like I can just show how like emotion can change how you really feel because everybody can looks good off at the beginning. At the beginning, everybody put their best foot forward, but then it's like when you get towards the end or deeper into it, then you realize that everybody you know are real people, and then that honeymoon phase, that beginning stage, like you gotta remember that like they're still real people. You need to get to know who they really are, not just how you're feeling, because your feelings don't mean anything in the long run. Just because like say you get married, right? Like the girl can be bad, whatever, but eventually her looks are gonna fade. You know what I'm saying? You might not be feeling. What happens when her looks fade? Then what? You gotta like her as a person. So that comes down to the actual personal like meeting stuff and stuff like that. But hold on. But basically, right, you want to make sure that you move with some hesitance. Like, say that y'all don't match up on morals, then you probably shouldn't be in that relationship, because you need to look at it as relationships are really partnerships. Like, it's the second biggest decision you'll ever make in your life. Outside of God, who you get married to literally carries out your whole bloodline and makes everything, you know what I'm saying, how it's going to be. So you need to remember who's going to be raising your kids. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's attached to their mama more than their dad normally. So remember that they are going to be talking to their mom about everything. If she's a good woman, then you shouldn't be concerned. But you need to make sure, like, keep it 100 in every situation. You don't want to be moving off of based off how what she's saying. Like, you need to know what the real her is. And everybody, like, people, it's young people, you know what I'm saying, trying to give out. People always want to give you relationship advice, and I'm just saying from my standpoint, I'm giving you my personal opinion. I done met plenty of girls, I promise you I have, and I think that they're the one, and then obviously I'm not with them anymore. So you just gotta make the right move. Think 10 steps down the line. Could you get married to this girl? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Could she raise kids? Does she have those values? You know what I'm saying? You look, everything that you think of, like, what you look for in a woman, like, that's gonna be up there. And another thing is, you're talking to one girl, right? She ain't matching up on most of the stuff that y'all, the main important stuff. You probably shouldn't overlook that, because if you're wasting your time on one person, you will be missing out on another one. So you need to, if you're gonna lock something down, and you know it's not gonna be serious, don't waste your time in a toxic relationship or whatever, and miss out on what's really supposed to be yours, because you're ignoring what you know what I'm saying, what you know you already don't want. And I feel like that's the problem with people now. Like, even, I can even say myself, like, I'll jump in and say go head first into something that I don't know too much about. And then on the flip side, I'll be like, dang, like, I don't even like her like that no more. Or, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel the same anymore. And she showed me this, and now it's a red flag. That normally would be for me, like, dang, like, this is a red flag. I break up with her. But that's why you need to take time and vet the person, get to know them, because then, like, you probably won't have to go back and be like, whoa, like, whoa, 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 you know what I'm saying, slow it all down. So basically what I'm saying is, if you know what I'm saying, you see red flags, you might have to just, I'm not saying to cut it off right now, but most red flags are red flags for a reason. Either you ignore it or you don't. It's like a red light. If you run it, you're risking that chance of getting hit by another car. If you don't run it, you stop, you know what I'm saying, cut off the engine, you know what I'm saying? You have a chance when that next green light appears for you to go, and something might be better, might be worse. But the thing is, you can't get stuck on one, you know what I'm saying, you can't get stuck on one thing, because you can miss your blessing in the same sense. But you want to make sure that you're, first keep the relationship with God, and then after that, everything else can work out. But you don't want to get caught up on, like, one person, and then, you know what I'm saying, miss out on what you really could be having. And I think that that's important. And, you know what I'm saying, like, you'll know when she is the one. You'll have a lot of signs and stuff like that. But even then, you still can't move off emotion. Believe what people tell you when they tell you something is golden. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she says she don't like this, then believe it and don't try to change people. That could be a whole nother video. Just, you can't change people from who they are. Let people be who they're gonna be, and then accept it. You either accept it for what it is, or you gotta leave it alone. But yeah, I'll make another video on that part 2. But basically, I just came in here, you know what I'm saying, I ain't made a video in a long time. I've been busy, you know what I'm saying. See the beard, you know what I'm saying, cut it down a little bit. But yeah, stay tuned for the next video. You know what I'm saying, we're on the come up. Been taking a little break, you know, school, kind of stay focused on the main thing too. So yeah, make sure y'all have a blessed day, wonderful day. See you in the next video.